Hello, so today I've got a new design for Anvil. So it's basically storage, like a large storage for Anvil, because normally with a refiller you'd have only one column of Anvil, so you can only stack so much. And so this design fixes that problem. It's rather compact, I think, for what it does. So basically it goes one layer at a time, so it will empty out of those anvils, then this, etc. And let's see how it works. So you get a new anvil. So basically this piston gets retracted and fast, so the anvil gets pushed while it's in entity mode, and it goes down here, and then this serves as like a propulsor, so it goes all the way to here because this go this direction, then this, so it gets pushed, and the water underneath is so it floats, so it just with the momentum, and then it lands here. And while it goes here, it activates the string, which then activates the piston. Then there's another string here to make this piston retract, and then it goes here and reset the system. It's pretty simple. The only part that was maybe a bit more tricky was this part. So to know where you're at in terms of layers, every time I try to push with a piston to see if there's no more anvil. If there's no more anvil, then it will trigger the next slice. So this line of redstone powers this one always moves because, well, even if there's no anvil, this one always needs to move. And then if this one can move, then this layer is empty. That will trigger dispenser lava and it goes down here. I had to use dispensers like this because of the timing, because there's actually two different type of way to activate it, because since this layer needs to do this one, you need to move it like this, so it goes here, then it goes down here, so this piston control this piston and this one, etc. And so this layer is a bit simpler, so it just goes down here, there, here, and there. And so they all need to have the same timing. That's why I'm using dispensers here, because it gives the right timing. And that's pretty much it. This is in alternance. So one, let's say the layer 1, layer 2, layer 1, layer 2. And then the last one is just to play a sound when there's no more anvils. So I'll just remove some anvils so we can see it in action. So the first one will always trigger, like I said. So it goes here, and then you need to wait. Normally your anvil won't break that fast. And if I break it again, then this one will also trigger. And if I break it again, this one will trigger too now, because there's no more here, because this piston can move. So basically it does a check of every layer every time you break the anvil, so it knows exactly. So if I place one there, well, it knows that now there's one here, so it needs to only activate this one and not the other one. So it's pretty bulletproof, unless you like spam placing blocks on this one, you might like break the redstone block, but you just need to remove it one block up to reset it. And once you're out of anvil, you can just place one back and refill the system. And like I said, if you're out, you're gonna hear a little sound, because this one, if this piston moves, it means there's no more anvil on the last layer, so this triggers, and you could do like anything you want, like turn on a redstone lamp or something to say it's empty. So yeah, pretty compact. Here I had to do this because when the anvil is far away, you need a longer delay so it can travel all the way. I've tried to replace as much redstone as I can with rails. Here you need to do this, you cannot put an observer because the I think the last 3 layers, they need this delay with the redstone there, so it's a bit weird, but you need it like this. Here there's 2 redstone, so not too bad. There's a lot of observers here, maybe that could be a bit better, but works pretty well. I took a lot of inspiration on another design that I'll quickly show. So it was this one. I'm guessing it's pretty old if it's made like of iron block. It's much bigger, and it uses like another technique to detect if the is a similar technique with the piston, but the rest of the redstone it's like a lot bigger than what I've done. I've took a lot of inspiration on this design. I don't know who it is from. This design is a bit different, so it's the same thing, but they always store an anvil here, so you get actually an anvil much faster than my design, maybe like 2 seconds faster. But the rest is so big that I think it's not worth doing all of that to get 2 seconds. But yeah, I took the ID for here, so to push the anvil in the water, that was really good. And this to detect piston, but this is pretty obvious. Mostly the slime part with water, really smart. The rest, everything is made better. And also their design, the anvil land here, as of mine, you have a slab, it hits the slab and goes here, but not much of a difference. If you have any question on how the design work, or if you like something different, anything, you can leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, you can subscribe. Schematic will be on my website as always, and that's about it. Bye bye.